Hey, this is Christian from Rammstein Guitar Lessons. I'm Christian, I'm a big Rammstein fan, and I'm a German guy, and I will teach you today Sonne von Rammstein. I played on the RZK-II, the Richard Kruspe signature guitar. It's a awesome guitar, and with my with the active EMGs and the distortion sounds. The distortion sounds and the clean sounds comes from the Tech 21 Paul Landers fly rig, the PL1. And then we start with a tutorial, with a lesson, and after the guitar lesson I give you a little interpretation of the song of Sonne. And yeah, let's start. So, okay, the guitar is on drop D. That means that the lower E string is tuned down one note to a D, but I think you are used to this tuning. And yes, Sonne is one of the most favorite songs from the fans, and this is the reason why I make this tutorial and lesson. And we will make the distortion part, the verse and the chorus, and then a little transcription of the keyboard part. And let's start with the main riff. The main riff goes like this. Okay, we play all through the riff drop chords. Drop chords means that we play the D, the three open strings E, A and D, and then we go with our middle finger to the sixth fret here, in the sixth fret. For one time, ba ba wa, the sixth, then we play again an open string, D, then the sixth again, and then we switch to the fifth fret with our index finger. And the whole riff are 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the 4 and, the time count of the 4 and is silent, it's a break. And this is a staccato riff. Da. The first notes we play together, and you must concentrate to play the chords correctly at the time counts. Da, da, ba, da. And it's important that you have a good synchronization between left and the right hand. Then we make a break, then we go to the second part. This is 2 times open string, 6, then 0, 6, 0. And there are many interpretations in the internet of this part of this riff, and I played like this. But it's correct to play the 6, 0, 6, 0, 6, 0. And then we have break 2, then comes the next riff, or the next repetition of this riff. And then at the 4th bar we play the 5th fret for 3 times. And this is the whole riff. At the beginning, second part, and then the part with the 5th fret. This is a little bridge to the repetition from this riff, and they repeat it twice, and then we have the part where Till is singing, and the guitar is silent and waits for 2 bars, and then the guitar comes into and then the guitar waits several times in the song for its action. Sorry. This was the main riff. I played slowly, then a little bit faster, and then it's original speed. Yes, this was the main riff, and then comes the chorus. Chorus is playing like this. Und so. And for the chorus, we go to rock chords, a power chord at the 2nd fret on the A string. This is a B, and we play it twice for half notes. Then we go to the drop chord on the 2nd fret. This is an E, an old E. 2 times, then we play open strings, the D, double, and then at the 4th chord we go to a C on the 3rd fret on the E string, on the A string, and we have 2 on the A, then 2 on the E, then open on the E, and then 3 on the A. This is a chord progression of the first part, and we play it 2 times, and then why this riff, why this song is so harmonic, and you hear the melody. You hear the melody in the chords, and this is so tricky, so smart written by Rammstein, because now we turn around the chords, we make a little bit action in the chords. We play the 2nd fret on the D string, the E, then we go 2nd on the A, the B, then we go to the 5th fret on the E string, this is a G, and then the 4th fret, this is an F sharp, and then we play like this, and then the 2nd, and our rock chord, our power chord, then 5th, and the 4th, and 2 and A, 5th, and 4, and then without any break, without any ratings, we come to the main riff, and the chorus and the main riff are so good written, so smart written by Rammstein. It's so an awesome song, and I love it. And you love it too, huh? Admit it, you love it too. Hier kommt die Sonne. Okay. Then I play the keyboard sound, and for this I must change the sound. I go to the Paul Landers Flyric at my back, and then I go to the clean sound. And the clean sound from the Flyric is awesome too. Okay, but the keyboard sounds or the keyboard part is a little bit tricky, but this shows the high skill from Flake. Okay, we go into the 7th fret on the E string, and we play with our fingers. With our fingers, we play the B string and the E string. Let me change a little bit my lightnings that you can see a little better. So, the 7th fret and the open B string. Then we go. I played with the index finger, then with the middle finger on the 8th fret from the B string, and we play the B and the E. Then we go to Barry with the index finger, 7 and 7 on the G and B string, and we play this as a double stop chord. Then we go to the 9th fret on the G string and the 8th fret on the E string, and we play this 2 strings, or you could play it with a hybrid picking. You use your pick for the thumb, and then we play or with my middle or ring finger the E string. It's a little bit tricky. So again from the beginning, 7 and 0, then the 8 and the 0, then 7 7 G and B string, and the 9th and 8. Then second part, 7 again with the open B string. Then it's a difficult chord. Ring finger to the 7th fret on the D string, and index finger 5th fret on the E, and then only these 2 strings. And then in the notes stands that we play the G string open and the 3rd fret on the E string, but I switch this chord, this structure, to the 5th fret and the 3rd fret, and these are the same notes. We must play here a G, and this on the 5th fret on the D string it's a G. You can't play like this, but I think the sound it's too different because of the open string, but you can play it like you feel it better or you like it better. Then the 7, then the 4, then we go to the 7 on the E string again, and then we wait a little bit, and then the keyboard makes a little bit pitch and bending and halftone bending, and we could simulate this, that we make a slide to the 8 and back to the 7. You must wait a little bit, and then 8 7. If the tone hasn't too much sustain, you could play it again on the 8th fret and then back to the 7. So this was the second part. Then third part, 7 with an open B string, then 10 on the E string, then back to the 7. So Now it's getting difficult. 7th and 5th chord, like before. Then we go with our index, with our ring finger to the 7th fret on the E string, on the A string, sorry, and the E string together. A and E string together. Then we go with our ring finger to the 9th fret and with index finger to the 7th fret on the B string. So, and the whole riff was until now on or with whole notes. Then we change a little bit to a half note. We go to the 8th fret on the B, play it with the G open, then we go to the 7 on the E, and then we go back to this chord, the 7 and the 5th. I think it's in D minor, perhaps 7/4, and then as an ending we go to the 10th fret on the E string. This fourth part again for you. Okay, 7 with open B string, then 10, 7, 7/5 chord, then 7 with open E string, 9/7, and 8, 7, 5/7 chord, and the 10. And now you can figure out, now you hear the chorus, the keyboard part. Let us start from the beginning to put the parts together. Okay, and I start 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 7/7, 9/8, 7, 7/5 chord, 5/3 chord, and 7 slide. Okay, 7, 10, 7, 7/5 chord, 7/0, 9/7, 8, 7, 7/5, 10, and then it goes, or it continues with, and these are all guitar parts from Sonne. Okay, now we go to the lyrics, and let me give you a little interpretation of this song. In the past, Till wrote this song for the Klitschkos, for the boxers. The working title was Klitschko and not Sonne. You could find some boxing meanings. The counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be like a boxing fight. But then they changed their mind. They call it Sonne. And in the video, in the music video, you see the Snow White and Rammstein are the little dwarfs. The interpretation, or Till sings, "All right for the light, you fear, do not be afraid. The sun shines out of my eyes, it will not go down tonight." Go down tonight, the boxer, the fighter, and the sun shines out of my hands, it can burn, can blind you. But with a background from the music video, and the Snow White, she's addicted to drugs, and she behaves not very friendly, not very good to her friends, to her dwarfs, and Till sings, "The sun shines out my hands," and 1, here comes the sun, 2, here comes the sun, it is the brightest all of stars and will never fall from the sky. And for the dwarfs, the Snow White is their sun. The sun is the brightest thing, and they can't live with the sun, they can't live with Snow White. And Snow White dies at the ending, or in the ending at the video, and they don't know what to do, and they go in the mine and work like every day. And this is very sad, because if you are in a mine or in your world, and you have nothing like the sun, like an aspect, like a thing, and you lose it, you can't change your mind, you can't change your addiction, you can't change your behavior. And this is very deep, I think. It's a little sad song, but it's interesting, the change from a boxing song to a very deep depression issue. I think it's like Rammstein. Until things, I think it's a very, very good translation. The sun shines out of my hands. Die Sonne scheint mir aus den Händen, kann verbrennen, kann euch blenden. It can burn, can blind you. The rhyme scheme is very interesting. Wenn sie aus den Fäusten bricht, legt sie sich heiß auf das Gesicht. Sie wird heute Nacht nicht untergehen und die Welt zählt laut bis 10. Ja, it's a boxing fight. Yes. I hope you enjoy this lesson. I hope you enjoy my channel. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. If you have any questions or any advice for me, I'm open for it, and I look forward to it. Thank you for your time, and I hope you can play the Rammstein songs with my help. And yes, till the next time. Auf Wiedersehen!